Hey, good morning everyone and welcome to ShortSalePowerHour.com. My name is Fred Weaver. That's my partner Kevin Kaufman, and that's what he looks like most of the day actually when I look over at him. He's usually just sitting there engrossed in his phone, also appropriately named his girlfriend. What, was that inappropriate?
No, it's funny.
I mean, your wife calls your phone your girlfriend. I think everybody at home should know that.
No, you've actually mentioned that on the show before.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm making it a little bit more clear
Since
today.
it's my girlfriend, I'm going to put her on my lap.
I got nothing else for that. So, hey, today is Tuesday, December 21st. Are you checking my math?
No, I just had no idea
It's really Monday, December 20th. They're watching this tomorrow, Kevin. I just moved a day ahead.
That means Christmas is this week.
This Saturday, in fact.
My goodness.
Yeah. So, in the interest
episode
of...
is brought to you by Starbucks Coffee.
In the interest of giving away really great content today, because yesterday's
everybody.
episode, I actually shared a little bit about some. I said I'm going to tell some great content stories today.
You did?
I did. So
I don't remember what those were.
I do. So I think I'm going to start with my story with Wells Fargo. So
Okay.
we have a loan right now that's serviced by Wells Fargo.
It's not our loan, it's our client's loan.
Well, it's a client's loan.
But we're working the file.
Correct. And it's serviced by Wells Fargo.
Right.
And the owner of that loan happens to be Freddie Mac.
It seems like they own a lot of loans.
And just last week, there was a foreclosure sale date on this property. Now, we had been disputing the BPO. Of course, Freddie Mac's BPO or Wells Fargo or their vendor, however you want to say it, overvalued the property. Not the first time that's ever happened.
Not the first time this week that's ever happened.
No, not even the first time like with
Today.
Freddie Mac last week that ever happened.
Exactly.
So, anyhow.
I've seen a trend, Freddie Mac.
They did a BPO, of course it came back high. So I submitted some comps to show them why they were incorrect. Actually did work with the buyer on this one to get their offer up a little bit because it was borderline.
I got an idea.
Yeah.
Why don't we teach a comps class to Freddie Mac and the servicers?
But they'd actually have to be smart enough to attend and show up and care.
It's just an idea. I didn't say it was a plan. I said it was an idea.
Okay, I like your idea.
Okay.
So anyway, Wells Fargo submit the BPO dispute. Wells says, great, we'll send it off to Freddie Mac. So they do. Well, Freddie comes back apparently a couple days later and says, we're not going to postpone the foreclosure sale date. Don't even give any acknowledgement to my BPO dispute.
You'd think we'd have favor with a company named Freddie, like considering your name.
You'd think. I mean,
you've been called Freddie your whole life. You'd think we'd have a little.
Absolutely. And I mean, all other Freddies on the face of the earth are somewhat, what shall I say, genius level kind of intelligence.
Okay.
But Freddie Mac, on the other hand, is run by our government.
Well, technically, it's
we should just call him Mac.
It's technically an
they're not even smarter as a
No,
Big
because
Mac.
I call my friend Mark. I call him Mac. By the way, Mac, what's up? And I consider him to be intelligent. I would not want to put him in the same category as the brain trust at Freddie Mac.
Okay, so this story is really building kind of slowly. So here we go. BPO is high. Submitted the BPO dispute through the servicer, Wells Fargo. Wells comes back and says the investor, Freddie Mac, is not willing to postpone the foreclosure sale date.
True story.
I say BS, also known as Blue Sky, also known as a few other things, but we'll stick with Blue Sky for this episode.
On Short Sale Power.
That's ridiculous. So what do? I don't run right back to the clients and say, I'm sorry, your home's going to foreclosure. I run directly to Freddie Mac.
That's what the average agent would do.
Well, of course. I run directly to Freddie Mac and I interfere and I say, look, this is ridiculous. And I get them to listen to me. And here's my favorite. Their response from Freddie Mac is, well, I don't know if we can postpone the foreclosure sale date, but I'll try. So they put in a request. They try to postpone it. And lo and behold, their try actually worked, Kevin.
Oh, my goodness.
And they didn't even postpone it for 30 days. They postponed it for like 60, I believe.
Oh, wow.
So,
but and they had your BPO challenge.
So the BPO challenge actually still to this day, because we're recording this on Monday, and this all just happened like several business days ago, it's still in process and under review. But it would lead me to believe they're likely going to change the BPO value at some level because they wouldn't have postponed the sale date without looking at my comps.
Yeah.
Right?
Guaranteed.
So here's the fun part of the story. Well, first of all, agents out there, what I want you to hear is the servicer has absolutely no control in this whole process. Hear me on that. You work through the servicer to a certain degree, you give them an opportunity, but if it comes down to a home going to foreclosure versus being kind to the servicer. Be unkind to the servicer and go directly to the investor. In fact, that's not unkind. You should be doing that.
That's fiduciary responsibility right there.
Here's the best part. I didn't tell this to you. I get an email on Thursday or Friday of last week, the day that the foreclosure sale date is supposed to happen, from my negotiator at Wells Fargo, who I haven't talked to since the day I CC'd them on the email that I sent to Fred Mack. They write me back, "Hey Fred, great news. I was able to get the foreclosure sale date postponed for you on this home. It's been postponed until blah, blah, blah date."
Did you respond to that moron?
I did, actually.
Yeah.
Like I like her. She's actually pretty nice. But I wrote her back and I said, "I have to let you know that you actually didn't do anything. I did that. And I was already aware that it was postponed. Thank you, though, for keeping me in the loop and keeping the file open. And do let me know when the BPO dispute comes back."
She must have loved that.
I wasn't rude about it. But I mean, the reason I bring that up is not actually just to make fun of her. It really isn't. It's to point out the fact of the mindset of your negotiators you're working with at the bank.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
The mindset of a negotiator at the servicer is, I'm the all-encompassing, all-powerful person, and whatever I'm told, whether it be from my management on our wholly owned portfolio or from my investor contact or from the mortgage insurance company, that's the way it's going to be, and there is no getting around that, no matter what. And that's the mindset of most of your negotiators. Mm-hmm. Now, there's a few out there that are the rare John Petersons at LBPS who say, you know what, the investor may come back and ask for a cash contribution. I would recommend you go directly to them because you'll have more success negotiating with them. But most of them are like Sarah at Wells Fargo who come back and say, hey, you know what, I was able to do this, or no, I'm not able to do it, and they're just a mouthpiece. And this is not an episode to put people down, but it's to let you know to stop listening to the mouthpieces.
Absolutely, and if you're not sure how to do that, we have an amazing opportunity for you on Friday, January 21st, 2010 here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Dude, that is 30 days from today.
Yes, it is. Make your travel plans now, guys. I know it's the holidays, but get your tickets while you can for $99 because the prices are going up to $149 very soon. So January 21st, it's a Friday. It's technically Scottsdale, Arizona School of Real Estate and Business. Myself, Fred Weaver, and Brian Gubernick from the Home Helper Consultants are going to be teaching what we're calling Short Sales Uncensored. It's that level 2 short sale class that nobody, I'm not sure yet, nobody in the industry can teach it because they don't know it like we do. They can't tell you how to go to the investor because they don't know how to do it.
I'll give you the shirt off my back just in case you're not.
Thanks, buddy. We're going to teach you how to go to the investor. We're going to teach you how to deal with MI. We're going to teach you how to get all the important information and then what to do.
And we're going to let you listen to some of these phone calls and how they really go down, because it's one thing for us to tell you, it's another thing for you to experience them and actually hear them.
Completely different.
Yep.
So,
and I want to let you know, the very last class we taught in Phoenix, Arizona was actually in August, so it's been about 4 or 5 months. It was a different class, but we had 135 paid registered for people. This room we're holding this event in, I don't believe holds much more than 150, and we're combining Brian Gubernick's sphere of influence and ours. So there will be a cap on how many people we can put in the room. I don't know if 150 is the exact number or not, but it's going to be close to that. And truthfully, we're probably almost, 20 to 25% there in ticket sales already. I mean, we've already produced a significant number
already there.
Sales.
So I'm going to tell you right now, don't miss out. Prices are $99 today. They will be going up, though, very quickly to $149. So I don't care for what state, what city you have to travel from. Get to Phoenix, Arizona. You will never experience a short sale education day like this. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. 1, 2, 3.
Short Sale Power Hour! Short Sale Power Hour!
Crush it.
I'm zooming in on your Starbucks, just so we get some extra AdSense and dollars here at the end of the day. See you tomorrow.